so excited! Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney Plush collector from the UK. Happy Saturday, I hope you're all having a great weekend. I don't usually upload on a Saturday, which is my telltale sign that something exciting is happening. So if you follow me on Instagram, lizeindisney, I usually do a Q&A on a Sunday as long as I'm not working or busy or something. And I have been getting asked more and more frequently whether I have any Disney trips planned, and I always answer the exact same way. So in a way I'm not sure why I always get asked it, even though I keep setting this boundary that I'm not going to answer it. But I always say that I don't want to say because I don't want to jinx it. So historically, i.e. before COVID, I never announced my trips until actually the day I was flying home. So when you saw a trip announcement video, I was already on the way home. Purely because at that time it was always my entire family going on holiday, so my house was empty and it just gave me bad vibes to kind of advertise to the world that my house is empty. I know a lot of people that don't like to tell people when their house is going to be empty. It's normal, but I think when you vlog your trips and post about your life on Instagram, people kind of forget that you might have some anxiety around burglaries and things like that. So I never used to say anything. I would still like to announce the trip, but it was more just saying vlogs are coming rather than actually saying, oh, I'm going to be posting on my Instagram while I'm away, because I just never did that. And then in January of 2020, me and my mum had booked to go to Disneyland Paris for my birthday, just me and her. My dad wasn't going to be coming because he wanted to look after my dog Eddie. He had gone blind by this point. We didn't want to put him in kennels, and my dad's health wasn't that great anyway, so he didn't want to go away with us. So I could say that we were going on a trip because my dad would be looking after the house while he was looking after Eddie. So I did announce that in January 2020 to say we were going in March 2020, and then Disneyland Paris closed a week before we were meant to go, and then 2 days after my birthday the UK was put into a national lockdown due to the coronavirus. So I had to do like a whole I'm not going to Disneyland Paris anymore, don't ask me about it kind of thing. And after that I've just felt really uneasy about announcing a trip again, because if you think about it, the only trip I ever announced in advance got cancelled. So when I wanted to announce my Disney Magic at Sea cruise, I think I announced it on the day we were getting on because we needed a COVID test on the day. So if that COVID test was positive and we couldn't get on the cruise, I could have just quickly pulled that video. No one would have been any the wiser. Equally, when we then went to Disneyland Paris in November 2021, I didn't announce it until the night before. And then when we went to Florida, I didn't announce it until the day we were actually flying, because again, we needed a COVID test to be able to fly. And I didn't actually announce the cruise at all because we needed a COVID test on the day of that cruise as well. So I have just basically been saying in these stories that I don't feel comfortable announcing a trip because everything is still so up in the air. Anything can get cancelled last minute, you could fall ill, a country could change its COVID guidance last minute, anything can happen, and I just don't feel comfortable jinxing it because I do believe in good and bad luck and karma and all those kinds of things. I just don't want to jinx anything. So almost every week I'm asked, and every week I say that, and still I get asked the next week, and I don't think it's ever going to change with me. Even though all of my trips post-COVID have been without my dad, so he's watching the house, I still don't feel like there's ever a time when I can announce my trip because it just could get cancelled. It doesn't matter that my dad's at home because he hasn't been well enough to go on holiday with us, and now he watches Stitch for me, which I'm very grateful for. I just still don't feel like I'm in a good enough position to announce I'm going away. I know it's different for everybody. I see people post their countdowns, and honestly I would love to as well, but it just fills me with unease because of what happened in March of 2020. So with that being said, both my mum and dad are at home for this trip. They are watching Stitch for me, and it is just me and Joe going. This is the first time Joe and I will have ever been abroad on our own together, and the first time we will have been to Disney together, and we are going to Disneyland Paris tomorrow morning. So at the time of filming, I am probably heading to Joe's because Joe lives really close to Birmingham Airport, so I will be staying at his tonight. We are going to be staying at Disney's Sequoia Lodge. It is Joe's first time at Disneyland Paris since March 2019, and like I said, it's our first time going, just the two of us. I will of course be vlogging. I did ask Joe if that was okay, but obviously Joe has been here since the start of my Lize and Disney journey, so he is of course happy with that. My Disneyland Paris vlogs from when I went with my mum in June have only just finished, so I'm sorry if you've got a bit of Disney vlog fatigue from me, but I have decided to post these on Saturdays so that I can still post lots of Halloween content on my channel on Tuesdays and Fridays, as for a very long time with my Walt Disney World vlogs and then my Disney Cruise Line and Disneyland Paris vlogs, you have only been seeing Tuesday videos from me, so I've decided to put these up as an extra upload day, as there will just be 4 vlogs and then I assume inevitably a haul as well. So we go tomorrow. We are going to be exploring Avengers Campus because I haven't seen it yet. Joe hasn't seen any of the 30th things yet. We are obviously going for Halloween, so I'm not even sure I will be taking my 30th anniversary spirit jersey, even though I'm pretty sure I got no pictures in it in June because it was so warm. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing. I might take more spirit jerseys, but then that means less merch can come back with me because obviously we always only take cabin luggage to Disneyland Paris, so I'm a little bit worried about what's going to happen luggage wise. So I will be packing with you next Saturday, and then the vlogs will start after that, as I would just really like to do a separate packing video. I didn't do this for my last Disneyland Paris trip, I just put it in the travel day vlog, but I think I will have enough content for the travel day vlog that I won't need to pop my packing in there or anything. You'll get to see what new emails I'm taking, what outfits I'm taking for me, what outfits I'm taking for them. I will show you all of that in next Saturday's video. So if you'd like to see more Disneyland Paris and specifically Halloween Disneyland Paris content, then please make sure you subscribe and have the notification bell on so that you will be notified of those extra uploads. So that is it from me. The next time you see a video from me, it will be pre-scheduled because I will be in Disneyland Paris. I probably won't be able to answer comments until I'm home because even though I will have internet, I will be vlogging from my phone, so I probably won't be as active on Instagram and YouTube as I usually am. But I hope you're as excited for new vlogs as I am to make them for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have an amazing weekend and I will see you on Tuesday for a new video. Bye friends!